1994 Miss Universe, the essence of a woman. So my first question, Amina. Ano, this feels like Miss Universe. Okay, and I will read your question. That has been handed to me. Now that you've achieved prosperity in your life, what will be your next great venture?
Well, I think it doesn't stop, you know. I mean, I think when you start something, somehow the dream just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So I do have endless dreams for everything I've done, whether it be in design, in education. And so, of course, I have to keep my biggest venture a secret. But definitely, there's more that I'm planning to do.
So we will all watch out for that. Prosperity doesn't only mean monetary, but it means in everything, in every aspect of
most
your life.
definitely, like I think for me, prosperity really is being able to empower people, you know, through the gifts that God has given me.
Thank you very much. Candidate number one. Thank you. Now we move on. Attorney Karen. Oh, I'm scared. Karen is a colleague, is a friend from Solar News Channel. You know, you do so many things. You host TV shows. You're practicing lawyer, and now you're the head of communication for the Yolanda Rehabilitation Project.
Yeah, that's for the Presidential Assistant for Rehabilitation and Recovery.
What made you take on this big role?
Can you repeat the question?
What made you take on this major role?
Well, I have to admit it was a challenge adding another job to about 6 other jobs. And but when I was reflecting about it, I was thinking, you know, every value we have, either wisdom, confidence, courage, prosperity, love, or passion, I think they are meaningless when you don't apply all of these values to a worthy cause. And I think when I was looking at all the essences that they were enumerating, including all that the Pandora Essence Collection had, they're usually for a lot of people who are blessed or gifted, or even those who are not gifted. But I think for those of us who have all the skills and are blessed with, on top of that, other skills that we can apply to other things, I think we have this social obligation to share that with other people, especially those in need. So, yeah, that's the reason why I took on another job.
So 6. Thank you very much for sharing that story with us, Attorney Karen. Candidate number 2. Moving on to candidate number 3, Kim Jones. Hi, Kim. Hi. Thank you for sharing with us. See? So
World peace.
Thank you, candidate number 3. Your job so easy. You know, I'm so sure that you're so used to being asked about Jericho's proposal and then how you feel about it. But you know, we can't get enough of the answer.
Yeah.
Aside from world peace, what made you say yes?
Well,
Faith, hope, love.
Well, I mean, it was both. Faith and love. I think faith is my foundation. It's what makes me make the decisions I make. It's what made me become who I am today, and it's both the echoes in my foundation as well. So, I mean, the fact that he did that in church, the fact that he expressed that in front of so many people was, I mean, that would have been embarrassing if I said no. I kind of had to say yes. No, but I mean, it's just, yeah, it's been a very pleasant surprise, you know, coming from Australia here, and he is one of my greatest blessings.
Thank you. And you are a blessing to all of us today by sharing your story with us. Thank you very much. Kim Jones, candidate number 3. Last but not the least, candidate number 4. Lisa Macuja-Elizalde.
Can I ask for an interpreter, please?
To me, can I do it for you? I try my best.
Говорите по-русски.
Okay. I need an interpreter. Donna? You're my co-host, remember? Don't leave me! No, but we can't leave without asking you, Lisa. I understand, and I'm not sure if others also have heard that you're hanging up your ballet shoes soon.
Yes.
Is that true? And how do you feel about it?
Well, my doctor will thank me. No, actually, you know, of course, there is the sadness. Of course, there is that teensy bit amount of fear of what the future will have for me with this decision to retire. But I think the more than 30 years that I've had on stage is a life's experience enough. And at the same time, I really do not want my audience to feel cheated or to go out of the theater after a performance of mine and say, oh, remember when Lisa could do this and could do that. So I feel that retirement is not the end, but it is also the beginning of another journey, and I just hope to be able to direct the passion, the strength, and the hope that I have put up in my own dancing career to the next generation of dancers.
Thank you very much. We all did not need an interpreter for that. Went straight to the heart. No interpretation needed. Thank you very much to our lovely ladies. Thank you for sharing your stories with us. And thank you for the wisdom, the prosperity, the passion, and the love that you've shown all of us today. Another warm round of applause.